So today we'll see how we can use Spring Boot's annotations in a normal Maven archetype Java project. So for that we need to create a Maven archetype project. Let's name it as a Springless Boot. Okay, name it anything, and then we have all everything set up, and we need to change the archetype. We need to select the archetype, and we select the quick start, and let's create it. It will take some time. So after everything is set up and booted up, we'll get this process finished with exit code 0 will be returned in your output window. After that we need to test our program. uh, it's simple. Go to source, main, java. In package, under the package we have a main java file or java program or class. We need to run this class, shift F10, and I think it will run. It will say hello world. Yes, here, hello world. So but we need to add the annotations, the spring boot annotations here. So for that we need to create another package. Let's create a package called bean. Under the bean, create a java class called anything, let's say hurt. Okay. In the hurt, we'll make a method. We'll make a public method, public void init hurt. In this method we will shout uh, hurt started. Okay, hurt started. And we need to add annotation. We need to make this class a bean, right? So for that we use component. Okay, but we can't create component because we don't have our Spring Boot external libraries. So to get those, we need to go to a browser uh, and search here Maven repository and write Spring core, and on top we have Spring core external library. We uh, select the latest version, which is 6.1.4, and copy this code. Okay, copy this code to your pom.xml under the just below the dependencies section. Paste it here, and then go back here and search Spring context and do the same. Choose the latest version and select here and copy it and paste it here. Save the pom.xml. Also right click on your project, go down to Maven and reload the project. After some time you will see that you will get these external libraries. So now go to the heart class. Now alt enter, uh, wait alt enter, import class. Now we can use component, right? So this class is now a bean. Let's run this class, try to run this class. Or we can say we can also make another class, and we, without using component, we try to make that class a bean, right? So to do that we make another package called config file. In that config file, create a java class which is config class. Okay, in config class we will use annotation called configuration. Okay, under this we'll use uh, context scan, I think component scan. We use component scan and base package equals to, we need to scan, we need to scan our main package. So we'll say com.lcwd dot without boot. Okay, so our IOC container will scan this package for any bean he looks. Now in configure class we need to declare a bean, create a bean, and let's name the bean. Bean name will be let's import the bean first, and let's say bean name will be for now let's say anything, right? And let's say bean only, okay, for simplicity. And let's now make a class here in a bean package. Let's make a class called brain. Okay, the brain class will not annotate the component annotation. In this we'll say uh, public void init brain. Okay, init brain will shout brain started. Okay, brain started. And in our main here we'll say program started. Okay, now let's go to brain. Okay, we are not using any annotation here. We are just saying this is a class. We are not making it bean now. In our configuration uh, config class, we'll write it brain. Okay, brain. And here we'll say public brain. We need to import it, import class. Okay, and inside here we'll write return new brain, and everything will be fine here. Yes, okay, so everything will be fine. Save the file. So I don't know why this is showing red sign, but I think okay, we haven't called the application context. So let's create call application context the object, and new, we need annotation configuration application context this time. And here we'll pass config class dot class. Okay, let's import the class first. Here imported the class. uh, let's get the bean. So to get the bean we need to create a brain. Okay, let's say hot import the hurt class. Hurt equals to context dot get the bean. Hurt dot class. Okay, so now calling the hurt method init hurt, and we'll do same for the brain equals to, let's import the brain class also, and context dot get bean. In that is brain dot class, and here brain dot init brain. Okay, so I think everything will be fine. Let's try to run it and see if there is an error or not. If there is an error, we'll solve it. Okay, program started, heart started, brain started. Okay, so everything will be is great. So how what happened here is, first main class will be called, right? The sprint or shout statement will be called, program started, then application context will run, and in application context we are providing in config class, right? Config class, in config class, and config class will component scan the whole package for bean, right? And we have class here, config class. Okay, so in config class we declare a bean which is brain, right? So for example, let's say if I haven't declared this bean annotation here, my brain class will not work, but our heart class will work because we have declared it component here manually, right? If we don't want to create use annotation in the class, right? So we use the configuration or bean, this bean annotation.